Alright then, promised you some holiday styles, and this is one of the styles that I like to wear when I'm on holiday. It's fairly simple, it's a half up, and I like to wear it in the evening going out to dinner. It's really quick and easy to do, and you can do it if your hair is still a little bit wet. So if you come out of the pool or if you've washed your hair recently, you can do this. And you can also do it on several day hair. It will look good still. It is one of the ways of hiding greasiness, as it were, because I find that it shows in these bits, and that's what we're putting into our style today. Alright then, we're going to start off with a French lace. Now I'm going to be looking slightly this way because that's where my mirror is, but it will also allow you to see better. We're going to do a French lace along here, taking hair from this bit here, just the top, and we're going to make it so that it goes backwards, so that it's going to follow this line, and I'm going to take it back to about here. Alright then, start with the bottom section and go over, top section, over, bottom section, over. Now take in a small section from this bit here to your top section, and then just put it over. And then we're not adding anything to the bottom section. Again, take a small section with the top section, adding it in and going over. Now there is a very slight diagonal to the plait I'm creating. It is not going directly back, but it is not going down. It's not 45 degrees, it's probably 30 maybe. Now I'm to the end of my parting, so just there. So it's kind of just past the very centre top of my head, and just keep plaiting. And I'm going to plait to the very end of this section, and I'm going to secure it with a little elastic band. Alright then, I have plaited this all the way to the end and put a little clear elastic on it. We are now going to make 2 English braids, the first of which we're going to take from this sort of triangular section just here. Now if you want more of your hair off your face, take more of this hair, and what will happen is that it will pull more of your hair back and you won't have as much by your face. I like to have just enough to sort of cover the start of this one. Now we're pulling it up like this, split it into 3 even sections, and English braid. And you want to English braid straight back, because if you hold it downwards while you're plaiting, your plait will sit flat only when it's downwards, and we want to pull ours back. So I've done my first English braid here, so you should now have 2 plaits, 1 lace, 1 plain English, and we're going to do another English braid. If you wanted to, you could create a lace braid instead, but I'm going to take a section that's very similar to the lace braid, just a little bit deeper, again so that I've still got some hair here because I like how that falls. Split it into 3 equal sections, and again plait, holding the braid so that it's facing the back of your head. You need to make sure while you're plaiting backwards that you're plaiting backwards and ever so slightly down, not that way, you're going that way. So just plait to the end of this section and secure it with a little elastic. So I've now done my third plait. So I have 1 on the right side of my head, which is a plain English, and 2 on my left, one of which is plain English braid, and above that I have the lace braid. What we're going to do now is take these braids, pull the rest of your hair out of the way. If you just put it forward over your shoulders, That will reduce the chance that you get any extra hair caught in it. Okay, now I'm going to plait this. What I'm going to do is take this English braid on the left and put it over first, then take this right hand one and put it over, and then just braid normally. So I'll show you that from the back. When you've got enough, you can bring your hands around to the front, which makes plaiting a lot easier, and plait to the ends of your hair, making sure you don't get any extra in it. And before you secure it, just check how your plaits are laying. Make sure that they're flat. Once you reach your first secure, take it out, because this way we don't end up with lots of extra little things in our hair. And just use this to secure the end of your plait. Now if you wanted to, you could just secure them all together with a little elastic and undo or not plait all the way to the ends of your hair. This is just a different look. Take out the remaining 2 little elastics and just unravel the very ends of your braids, and then hopefully it should lie central. Feels like it's central. I'm sure I'll see on the video later whether it is, and it will look something like this. Alright then, I hope that you've enjoyed today's tutorial. It's a very simple style. If you want to make it a little bit more complicated or jazz it up a little bit, what you can do is, after you've done the first lace braid, run a ribbon underneath it, so through here, and then use that ribbon as one strand for each of your English braids. So you would have 2 strands of hair and 1 ribbon strand. If you use a thin ribbon, relatively thin ribbon, sort of 5mm ribbon, it should be about the same thickness as your hair sections, and then you can do exactly the same, plait to the end of the hair, secure them. You can use the ribbon then to secure all of your braid at the end, so you wouldn't even need a little elastic. You could put little decoration on this, you could grab it all back and put it in a ponytail, and then you would just have the decoration then on the top of your head. I mean, this style is pretty good because you can grab it and put it in a ponytail, and equally you can grab it and put it in a bun just really quickly, and then especially if you put it in loosely, take it out again. So if you had to go and do something that required having your hair fully up, you could do that without ruining your half up look. Alright, so let me know what you think and comment down below with any requests for future styles.